So you're a player who I think has really kind of emerged as a leader on this team, especially with a lot of young players. What's it feel like for you to be stepping into that role and to be someone who you know that the younger guys are looking up to and looking to as an example to be a pro?
Yeah, it's something pretty good for me to be put in an opportunity to be able to do that. I had a lot of great role models to learn from my first couple years in the league, so I'm just trying to draw on what I learned from those guys and help out the younger guys as much as I can. They're a great group of guys. Everyone here is a good guy, and we've been gelling really well. Team's been doing really well, so it's been pretty easy to be happy around the rink and help out as much as you can.
Awesome. Thank you.
Greg?
Hey, Tanner. I haven't watched you the last 2 seasons up in Milwaukee. You know, you're doing the same stuff as far as bringing the physical presence, playing up and down the lineup, taking on the leadership role. But all of a sudden this year, that offensive game has taken off. I mean, I don't think there's anybody hotter in the league, especially scoring goals than you right now. Is that something in particular different that's going on, or is that just the culmination of hard work and natural progression this season with the offense?
I think it's just part of my game that I'm trying to develop. I'm getting the opportunity to be on the power play and play more minutes this year than the previous couple years. So I'm just trying to develop that part of my game, along with staying with what I do best in bringing the physical play, energy for my team, and just trying to lead by example. But yeah, I think it definitely just comes from new opportunities that I'm getting, and I'm just trying to take them and run with them as far as I can.
Thank you.
Ron?
Tanner, obviously, now that you're in your third AHL season, you've really kind of grown into, like you said, that leadership role this year. What is something that, whether you learned it over the last 2 seasons or just even if it's, something that you've kind of learned organically, what's something that you've been passing along to some of these young guys like Philip Tomasino and Ryan Suzuki and others that you've learned now, being in your third year and, as Greg mentioned, kind of now really coming into your own as a complete hockey player?
I think just every level you move up in hockey, there's less and less room for error, and you always have to be ready. So I think the biggest thing is just making sure those guys are ready to go and they're preparing themselves to be ready to go every single shift they go out onto the ice, because like I said, there's less and less room for error. This isn't junior hockey anymore, where if you don't get the puck out of your end, you might get a lucky break and just get a breakaway or something. But that doesn't happen too often in pro hockey, and you just have to be ready for the puck when you get it, and know what you're doing with it. So I think that's what I've been trying to do, and in practices, leading by example, because you practice like you play, and you just got to make sure they're going so they're preparing themselves for the game and to get to the next level.
Awesome. Thanks, Tanner.
Thank you. Andrew?
Hey, Tanner. So earlier in the season, you had that one call up with Nashville, and ever since then, you've just been kind of on a roll. I mean, your game and the numbers, they all kind of speak for themselves. But what did the Nashville coaching staff kind of have to say to you on your way back here to Chicago? What areas did you really did they highlight of your game that you had to work on in order to just get more than just a cup of coffee, but to get more of a role with the big club?
I think they know that I know the role that they want me to play, which is a hard-nosed, control the puck, be physical, bring energy kind of game. And they just want me to keep developing that. And if I can develop these other skills like putting the puck in the net as well, that's not going to hurt. So they want me to be playing games down here, playing lots of minutes, and just using this opportunity to develop those skills like I'm trying to do. So that's my focus down here, to help this team win as many games as we can, and also just keep developing my game, because that's what every player in this league is trying to do, is get to that next level, and it's my goal as well. So, but it doesn't hurt to be winning games down here and having fun doing it. So, yeah.
Thanks, Tanner.
Patrick?
Yes, Tanner. What has the move over to Chicago, being able to play with Carolina prospects, done for you, just in terms of giving you maybe some different opportunities, different roles than you would have had in Milwaukee?
Yeah, it's definitely been a different year with COVID and everything. So I think that's a big part of the reason I'm being given a lot of new opportunities. But like I said before, I'm just trying to take those opportunities and run with them as far as I can. Um, you know, you just have to use whatever you're given and not let it go, because in pro hockey it's so competitive that there's always the next guy ready to come up and take that spot. So it's been fun, really fun to be able to play in different situations and keep developing my game in all types of situations. And yeah, I just want to keep doing well, keep helping the team here, and keep winning games.